to ASMR Retail Therapy on the 999 ASMR Tarot Show. And tonight we are unboxing Black Friday stuff. I ordered a bunch of stuff from Amazon with the Black Friday sales, and so we will see what we're going to get. So let's start in. I got like 3 boxes. It's like Christmas. Zero, welcome. This is Christmas in November. But it's not really, but it is. What is this, a box within a box? Well, let's see what's in here. I've been doing lots of painting lately. Okay, so this is something I wanted. My collection of small little icons. Well, you get some good package noise here. Plastic. We'll just put this over here. And so here's this icon of the crucifixion. I ordered another one, but it's not coming yet. It's of the resurrection, or the final resurrection, like the judgment card. People popping out of their graves. And the risen Lord there to greet you, to greet them. And so little icons like this one, little icons. I like the little icons. I have quite a few of them. Not too many little ones, but yeah. So you have people standing around, Mary crying, weeping for her son, a Roman soldier in awe of what just happened. We'll just put this right over here. Oh, the rope on the back is so that you can hang it on something. It's for hanging it on the wall. So you put a nail up there, and then you kind of stick it in place. But I'm putting it right over here. It's like one there, and now so a little icon followed by a oracle deck. So we'll just kind of look at this stuff. I've done a number of long play unboxing film things I don't need to do anymore now. Oh, that light just burned out. I need to get another light. Okay. Just a little technical issue. There we go. The power went out on one of my lights. Anyways. So this is an oracle deck. So when I start my new channel, this is probably one of the tools that I'll be using in on my new channel. So we'll just take a look at these things. Starts right out with a good card. Love sucks. Yeah. That's interesting. That made me laugh. Love sucks. So we'll just look at a couple of these cards here. And look, they don't stick together. I like that kind of stuff. Not talking. You ain't talking. Yeah. Yeah. Addiction, anxiety. That's one of me big problems, anxiety. Being needy. I was at Amanda's channel, and that was exactly the message of the reading that I was listening to of a needy person who didn't have lacked boundary issues. Confusion. These were all on sale. All on sale. All right, I'm going to put those back and get kind of the picture. I'm going to probably do a review of these things later, but not right now. All right, let's go to the next one. I only have a limited amount of time because I got to get ready for... Maybe I'll do the big one, the bigger box. So here's the bigger box. I wonder what's in here. I've been doing a lot of painting in Zero. Oh, did you see this? This is, I painted this the other day as a Christmas card. This is a container ship that is where Santa Claus is driving the ship into port. So that's then I also have a new Christmas card design that I'm working on. And so I have been doing painting, but let's get back to this unboxing. I'm testing the sounds just to see what is in here. Sounds like rain. Oh, I've been doing commissions. I've been painting commissions. So the last live I did was on Sunday afternoon, and the next live I'm going to do is on Saturday. So I've been doing busy painting for other people. So Saturday at 9 will be my next one. But we're just going to do some, I don't know, I just feel like touching the box. But let's just dig into it. My pocket knife. Maybe this one here. Move this out of the way. I'm not really buying gifts. I'm just buying replacement things for my life. All right, so what we got here. All right. Razor blades. Everybody needs these when they start to get old. You get old, you need to cut things off your feet. Especially if you're like me and you're on the edge of diabetes, you've got to make sure that you take care of your feet. And trimming your calluses, and who wants to hear about that? I don't need to talk about that stuff. That's just real life. I'm not going to talk about real life. But I was able to. I had to replace my my tablet, and so my tablet, like this one here, I think it's the same size. I think this one's almost. Yeah, I'm replacing this one to 0. This one, it works, but sometimes it doesn't load up in doing so. It's a replacement fire. I think it's a 10-inch one, but yeah, replacing my fire. Yes, I ordered a Kindle, and yeah, I think it was for $60. Then I'm trading in the other one. I got like a $20 trade-in, or 30, yeah, something like that. I think trade-in. So I got that fire for like $50, and so it's a replacement of one that I bought like 4 years ago. And so this is a Y-spell deck, and I'm gonna do a review on my Y-spell decks soon. And since they're gonna have tariffs going on, I decided that, and since I got it for under the, well, I'm not rich. I'm just old, and old people tend to. I'm just old. That's all. When you get old too, you'll have some more cash in your pocket. So, and then so when they put the tariffs on things, everything's going to get more expensive. So I decided to accelerate things that I was going to get in 2025. I got them on sale from the Prime, from the Black Friday. Anyways. It's not like this is not a... Let's see if we can get these things out. I really, for this whole big order, I just spent like $50. I know when you're young like that, that can be a lot, but like I said, I'm kind of old, so $50 is not so much when you're old. It can be, but generally speaking. We still just take a look at a few of these, but so this is a beginner's a beginner's card deck. And it's got a funky smell. Must be those printers in like China that stink. Too bad we couldn't have printers in America that print this stuff out at reasonable rates. So we'll just look at a couple of these, and I'll do a long play video on them at a later date. Yeah, wow, that's got a hell of a smell. You can smell the inks or the plastics in them. Well, they're really colorful, nice and bright colors, but they have like keywords on them. So you have, so it's for like me. I don't have all the cards memorized, and well, that smells really terrible. I'm gonna have to air these things out. They're not sticky. The other cards aren't sticky, so that's a good thing. That's a big. I don't like sticky cards. Got nice colors. So I'm going to put those back. I'm just going to move on. Wow, I wasn't expecting. You know, the first Weissbell deck I got did not have a smell like that. It makes me wonder where do they print these things at? Yeah, that's it, made in China. I'm gonna do that. I'll have to let them sit in another room. That's what I'll do. Let them sit in another room. And so here's the last item. And then, yeah, those. That's why they're cheap, because they go to these Chinese printers, and the Chinese printers, they use more. I don't know. They use bad stuff in their inks and so forth. So let's just see what's in here. So yes, it's another tarot deck, but it's a mini one, because I do like those mini decks. I'm a sucker for mini decks, and so we're looking at size-wise. I don't need to open the box, but I can tell that they don't have a smell. And that's the difference, because I think that these are these are also printed in China, but U.S. game systems. Why aren't they printed in the USA? Yeah, I got cards. Like I say, I advanced. I'm not. They're putting tariffs on products in 2025, and that just will make everything more expensive. So I'm not buying anything, and But this is a new release item, and I think I'm going to. Yeah, they are. Yeah, China probably has cheaper. I'm gonna do a long play video on this one instead. And so I'm not gonna open it up. So, anyways, that's all I got for today. It's just a short video. And but yeah, I really like this. I like the size of that too. The miniature edition. This is really nice. There's a nice feel to it too. It was probably printed in China as well. It shouldn't have been. Yeah. Saturday at 9. If not, that's okay too. You know, this time of year it's kind of hard to get out. I like this. I like this a lot. Kind of like matches like this one. Did I get paint on this? Yeah. This is a... So we look at... In this icon, this is after Mary, mother of Jesus, died, and then Jesus come down from heaven and to take Mary, her soul, up into heaven. And that's what this icon is about. And so there are all these, the apostles and the disciples standing around, mourning her passing. That's this one. I'll show you some. I have some other ones. I'm going to show you some of those too. And I'm going to go over here. So, and then there's this one. This one is one that a friend of mine got for me several years ago, and it is a this is a cross that you might have like in it's a Latin American one. I think it was from like Costa Rica. I think she got it in Costa Rica or someplace like that, and gave it to me. It's a little bit dirty. I need to clean it up. And then this one is also I don't know who this one is, but this here is a representation of the Trinity, and this I believe is St. Peter or St. Paul. It doesn't say here. I guess you could just, I could call it. Let's see if there's one of these in here. I think it's St. Paul, but if you look at it, this one figure here is the same as this one here. Yeah, and so because there's probably no wonder why I'm into tarot and stuff, because of how much I'm into religious art. And I have more too that I collected through the years. Oh yeah, that's right. There was something that I had found the other day. I was looking for. I've still been looking for my Catholic Bible, and I haven't been able to find my Catholic Bible. And this is not my main rosary. This is just a rosary. My favorite rosary is this one here. But the first rosary I bought in Jerusalem itself. And this is not it. This came from Jerusalem, but it's not the first rosary I ever bought. This is probably like the third one. I've worn out several of these. There was a monastery in near, and it's probably like 40 miles from here, that used to have these for, like a couple bucks. It's actually, what this is, a zero is a meditation tool. And so each bead you say a prayer, so it's like a timekeeping thing. And you say on these 10, you say Hail Marys, and then you do an Our Father. Then you can reflect on the mysteries. And so as a meditation tool for time, so you can the meditation in a Catholic sense is you are doing an action in a slow and mindful manner. And so in the East, when I say East, like India and in those parts, when you say meditation, you're talking about a sitting, like a Buddhist meditation. You sit and you be mindful of the moment, and you bring your mind down into silence. And so in Catholicism or in the Eastern Church, that is what contemplation is. So contemplative prayer is sitting, being mindful, and watching, being mindful of your breath, and bringing your mind down to silence, down into the silence of the now. And that's what contemplation is. And so a meditative prayer is one in which you would be doing an activity in a very mindful and deliberate manner. And so the rosary is a device that is used in order to facilitate those type of prayers. And so if you have I have one of these devotionals, my pocket one, and so if you were to go through, I think this has the rosary prayer. So you have the joyful mysteries, and so you while you go into different areas of the rosary, you remember different things. And so, like, for instance, the crucifixion, well, this is the crucifixion scene here. And so this is one of the sorrowful mysteries. And so I don't, there's another, where's that other icon? I don't have it in here. I have to find that icon too. But, so, you reflect upon these things. And so this is a prayer book. And yeah, I can see I have my own Catholic guilt stuff going on here and talking about that. You know, I'm starting to lose my Catholic guilt. I suppose that's a good thing. And not feeling so guilty about just being me and entering into myself. Let's see, what was the other thing I have in here? It's just a little pocket New Testament. And let me see. Oh, it's got the Psalms and the Proverbs, and it's a King James version, but I'm not a real big fan of the King James Bible. They have a lot of mistranslations, and so it's not a very accurate one, but some people like the King James Bible. I like the New Jerusalem Bible and the New American Bible, which is the Catholic Bible. And so I suppose you can... Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what that's all about. I think that, I don't know. I mean, I have ideas. I think that the way I always saw the crucifixion is that it meant that, life is hard. Life is hard. Life is really hard. And I'm going to reiterate that it is really, really hard. And there's a lot of suffering and emotional suffering and a lot of pain that we go through in our lives. You in your teenage years, it just gets pretty bad. And then when you hit you leave your teenage years and you go into your first steps of adulthood. And then it gets even harder because now you have to learn how to be a man. You have to learn how to be an adult. And that's hard. And then maybe you get married. I didn't get married, but you go into relationships and you have children, and then that's even harder. And there's all these different things that you go through in your life that are just a lot of hardships and hard. It's just hard. And to me, when I think of the life of Jesus, and I think of this suffering servant, this suffering servant came to show us a path, and in that path there was a lot of suffering, a lot of hardship, and that it's okay. What I see in this is that it's okay that life is hard. And that's, and now, but you're being forgiven. I think that you're forgiven. I think that the God consciousness forgives us, but we have a hard time forgiving ourselves, and that also takes a long time to learn to do that. And maybe we never learn how to forgive ourselves for things. And me in my 50s, I've learned how to compartmentalize a lot of things. Things to be, are they as hard? Yeah, things are still very hard. But anyways, this is still my favorite rosary. This one has a lot of energy in it. Because I'm empathic. I'm an empathic person, and I feel energy in things. I like, this is hot. This item is really hot with energy. And these also are hot with energy. And so in a sense that there's a hotness of energy in them, and things they have and this is hot with energy and with intention, and the image itself has intention, it has energy, and it carries energy. And so this rock came from Istanbul. It has energy too. It's always cool to the touch. It just has this really a cool, kind of a calming sort of it's just a different energy together. And I always like touching it. This thing is really nice to touch. And, or if we take a look at now this quarter, it's also cool to touch. I think the metals are cooler, but it has a different energy to it. It's different from what this is, a penny that flattened. It has the same similar energy as this. A penny that is returned into being something else. And these also are hot with energy. You can feel that. This is smooth, and it's actually kind of cool to a certain degree. And it doesn't. The energy of these is different. It's different, and because the energy of the Holy Lands, yeah, I've never actually done it myself, but I have these relics, things that, and this came from the Holy Lands, and the Holy Lands has a different energy of it in it of itself, and let's say we go. Oh, I'm gonna put that back in this little house, because I don't want anything to happen to this. So my rosary, and then this is something that I found in the ditch near where my dad died, because my dad died in a car accident, and I still have the items that were on his body when he died. I have those. I have his telephone. I have his car keys and that and some things. Yeah, everything has energy. Anyways, I think that's all I got for you guys. We could do ask a question and do Bible divination. Actually, this would be a good tool for that. I could do that. It's kind of like Bible divination. You just kind of flip it open and hit your finger on something and see what it says. That the saying of, so that says absolutely nothing. But though he had done so many miracles before them, yet they believed not on him. Yeah. But if you do with intention, and you have that intention, you can do this. This is biblical divination. Now, when I do tarot, I don't necessarily think in terms of telling the future, because I don't believe we can tell the future. Those are my beliefs. Though other people believe other things, they believe things totally different, and I get that. But in this thing, in big world events and people trying to make predictions, they're usually always, a lot of times they're just flat out wrong. This is made out of wood. It almost feels like it's plastic. This is, the energy of this is not, it's not bad, but it's there. It's there. It's just not hot. It's not a, it's kind of cool. But anyways. All right, that's all I got. I'm going to be back on Saturday. Happy Thanksgiving to you later today. Zero, it was so good to see you in the chat. And Yeah, you have a great night. We got to get up early. We got a lot of jobs to do tomorrow, and so we'll see you all later. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back on Saturday for a painting video. Bye bye.